God, I don't even know how to start these anymore. I feel like they're weird to do now.
Why are they weird?
I don't know.
Why would you think that?
Do you know what? I'm just gonna do it like this. MiniToon, just calm down. Let's just come on.
Okay.
Let's just
All
have
right.
a little chinwag.
All right.
All right. I don't want to do any big intro or anything like that. Just
Nothing too special. I'm not special anymore. I'm
Oh, no,
leaving.
you are.
Goodbye.
No, you are. This is probably one of the biggest specials of all time because this is gonna be the last one of the books.
Oh snap!
Yeah.
Oh snap! Are you sure? Are you sure about that? After
No.
Chapter 12
The
comes
question is, are you sure about that?
out? I don't know.
Yeah. I reckon, this is just my guess now, I reckon we'll get Intercity, and I reckon in about 10 to 15 years time or so, you know, where you've grown a full-on beard and stuff, you're going to be like, oh, Piggy Book 2 is coming out. Piggy Book 3. Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably when Piggy Book 3 would come out.
Nice.
I just crushed so many people's dreams by saying that.
Oh, really?
Rip.
Nice.
A lot of people have been asking for a book 3, and I'm like, I can't do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. We'll get into that. Anyway, there is a lovely seat here created by
With my
Mr.
name on
Headies.
it.
Yeah, Headies created this entire stage. So what do you think of the stage, MiniToon?
Looks pretty. I love it. I love this little coffee mug I have as well.
Do you like coffee?
Very nice touch. No, but I do
I was
like
gonna
the
say
mug.
I can't stand coffee. I'd say that looks more like tea. Do you like tea?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay, sweet, nice.
I like iced tea.
Do you? Oh, I can't. No. Just
That
normal,
doesn't even count as.
normal English
Yeah.
tea. Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna jump in. I'm gonna take a seat, and I would just like to say, first of all, massive thank you to Headies for actually creating this barge, because without him, we wouldn't even have a stage. Actually, to be fair, we probably would have a
Exactly.
stage. We'd be in the Piggy Game Show, but that's trash because that one was built by me. So, you know.
No, that one was fine. That one was good.
Fine, exactly. Keyword,
don't-
fine.
no.
It did the job.
It's acceptable.
Yeah,
No,
I
I'm kidding.
suppose. Okay, so here we go. The final interview of Book 2. Are you happy with how Book 2 turned out?
So far, yeah. But
Yeah?
I'm gonna be even happier with what's to come. So
Oh, nice.
we're just scratching
little
the
hints
surface.
or anything? Scratching the surface.
I think I'll have to wait until later on in the interview to
Yeah, okay.
start giving some of that stuff.
So just scratching the surface.
Oh yeah.
Okay, because I'm pretty sure that it probably didn't go unnoticed that the chapters 7, 8, and 9 was a little bit of a I don't think that they were everybody's favorites.
Mhm.
And then I think
Well,
After
8
the
was
last
my favorite, but
was it?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Well, the map itself, chapter 8 map, my favorite.
Yeah.
Come at me. I'll be willing to fight you on
no,
it.
to be fair, I remember in a last interview that we did, and you were like, "Man, look out for chapter 8. It's gonna be amazing."
Oh yeah.
And-
It's my favorite.
Talking about that, so I don't know if you've seen this on YouTube, but is the Medora actually based around that festival? Was that your inspiration for that one?
Festival?
No, no. I'm talking about the wrong thing. The port, wasn't it? What was it? Yeah, the Medora festival.
No, I don't think it was.
What?
It was actually based off of a boat from Half-Life 2. So,
Oh, really?
yeah.
Okay. Oh, interesting. So you
So
have
a
no
little
idea
off.
what this Medora festival is?
No idea.
Really?
I'd have to Google it.
Wow, that's a massive coincidence because the buildings inside of the port are like the exact same as the set on the Medora festival.
Really?
Yeah, like the exact same. So I was like almost certain.
I've never heard of that. No, I used like some European city, port town for the
right.
inspiration of chapter 7.
Like a Scandinavian sort of thing, maybe.
More like Italy,
Okay.
France.
Yeah,
well,
yeah,
mostly Italy, I would say.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Not confirmed in the UK, Greek. But nice. Oh, I'm surprised. I genuinely am surprised. So.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that people like overlook, I would say.
Yeah.
For instance, one of the most recent characters, you probably heard my accordion.
I
right there.
did, yeah.
Yeah, one of the, I'm holding it actually, for
Oh, are
those who
you?
don't know. There it is.
All right.
One of the most recent characters, I'm getting like so many messages like, is this character based off of this?
Yeah.
Or is it based off of this? And like all of them are very wrong. Well, the majority of them. and like I don't even recognize 90% of the people
Really?
that they are the characters that they inform me about. Like it
Wow.
is yeah, it's pretty strange, but
Did you have Spadella? Because that was in a thumbnail of yours. Did you know that Spadella was going to be coming to Piggy when you did that thumbnail back then?
no, I was
okay.
thinking I was gonna add it into like maybe next Halloween event.
Right.
But then the chapter 10 map was being built, and I'm like, oh, this is fitting. I think it's
Yeah.
pretty fitting, like a temple, spiders. So I made it. I redesigned it completely, and PGH Lego, he made the animations for it.
Right. Yeah.
And I think it turned out fantastic. So
Yeah, it was a pretty.
I think
cool
it was
skin.
a perfect fit. Yeah.
I think I made a comment of it not really fitting into Piggy and maybe swapping around Fella. And did you see that? I think you saw that, right?
Maybe. I think maybe.
Yeah, I
and
felt
I've
like Fella, the little.
I've resented
flying
you
guy.
ever since. No, I'm
Yeah,
kidding.
I know. I'm just very honest. Chapter 10 though, banging map, banging storyline. I've already said it. It was great. It was great. I feel like
Thank you.
we're ready for the rest of the book now. I feel like it's going to be really good.
I don't know if you're ready for chapter 12. Chapter 11, you might know what's coming.
Okay.
Based off of the ending of chapter 10, but chapter 12, oh boy. There's a lot to cover in that one. So.
And the thing is with the rest of this book, there's only so many locations that we're going to now. So if I was to say, are chapter 11 and chapter 12 going to be pretty close in relation to each other? Surely they got, because we're not going to be going, miles away again. We're not like we're going to be going from the city to the mall again, or things like that.
Who knows? But
Yeah.
But I will say, you're not. I don't think you're going to expect what happens in chapter 12.
And
like
that's
you may.
what I want. That's what I want. Give me some
You may
sauce.
be able to predict like 1 or 2 of the 5 endings, but
Okay. So 5 endings, right? I think we spoke about that before. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think.
And they're very different. They're very different. So.
Are they? Interesting. And I'm assuming that. So is that 5 endings including the true ending?
Yeah.
Okay, so one of those endings
true
is going to
ending.
be. Huh?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. Don't worry
Here
about
we
it.
go. Here we go. Here comes. This is where
Don't
I
look
have
at the face cam footage for that.
Okay. This is where I have to go back to like the whole entire video and literally try and work out absolutely everything, every tiny little speckle in your voice. With
He picked his nose. That's gotta mean something.
And ate it. No, joking. Okay, nice.
Yeah, joking. Just don't review the footage.
Okay, I'm sure there was something there. All right. Have you changed anything in book 2 as to your original plans, or have you literally kept everything to the original? This could be like minuscule changes to pretty big changes.
I think I changed some like small like dialogue things, so it made more sense.
Right.
Like chapter 9, when we met Tigri. Yeah, Tigri. I almost said Tigori. I don't know why. But Tigri and we asked him like, who are you? Like obviously we knew who he was,
Right.
And I thought that was clear that our character was really asking like, who is this person? Because we never really got a name for him.
Yeah.
From the player's perspective.
Okay.
But people were like, obviously we know who he is. I'm like, okay, I'll change it so it makes more sense. So that was one thing.
Okay.
I don't think I changed much like crazy plot details because a lot of it was planned from the beginning.
Right, so you feel like you've stayed pretty accurate to the storyline you've had since book 1, for example.
Oh yeah.
Okay, nice. That's pretty good to do because storylines like this must take a lot of planning.
Oh yeah, and it was a lot of fun to work on it. I think my favorite part of working on Piggy is the story, anyways.
Yeah.
So it's been a lot of fun to work on it, and just write this really really meaningful story to me. So
yeah.
I don't know if it's meaningful to others, but it is to me. So
I'm sure it is. Yeah, I think people are going to get a lot more attached over the next 2 to 4 chapters, aren't they? I feel like I said, I think chapter 10 has set us up really really nicely now, and I think it's going to grab that attention now. I think
I would say something that's going to grab even more attention is probably like the 2 character specific chapters.
Yeah.
I think chapter 11 is going to be a lot of, it's going to be quite big.
Yeah.
But I think the character chapters after are going to generate even more hype for what's to come in chapter 12. So
all right. And
that's what I'm going to say.
With the character chapters, do you think that... Would you say that a lot of people have guessed correctly as to who they're going to be, or so-so?
So-and-so. I've seen, like, all sorts of guesses.
Yeah.
I think one of them is pretty obvious.
Yeah,
The other
I'm not going to say it,
isn't
but
as
yeah, I
much,
think
but
so too. Yeah.
I've seen people like say like wild characters like Giraffe, like
yeah.
Or some random TSP member.
Giraffe. Imagine a character on him,
so,
a chapter on
yeah.
Giraffe.
Honestly, I might do it like after book 2 ends because I'm open to do more character specific chapters.
It would just be him looking over the aisles in the store for like ages.
There you have it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Nice. All right.
I forgot what I was saying, but
that's all right. Do you think you finished on that question?
I think so.
Yeah. All right. Sweet. So, which book 2 chapter is your favorite and why?
Chapter 8. I'm. I know people don't like it too much.
Oh, I love the map. I love the map.
Oh yeah, because of the story,
Yeah.
But because it was kind of mostly like a filler, just to explain, how they get from point A to point B.
Yeah.
But in terms of the map itself, my favorite. I just love how it looks. I love how it plays. I just love the idea of being on like this desolate ship going off into the distance in like this dark, misty kind of location in the middle of the ocean. So I just really, really loved it.
Oh, I agree. I think that was one of the better looking maps. I agree.
Oh yeah.
I think the most recent one was possibly another one.
Oh my goodness, the view is really nice in the last one.
Yeah,
so.
For sure. It was very pretty. Maybe too pretty.
Oh yeah. Yeah, maybe a little too pretty.
Yeah.
IKEA's is it's getting better.
Will she be back?
Maybe. What's funny about IKEA's building though is I have to often remind her not to make it too detailed, because if I don't say that, she will go crazy on the details. And I'm sure you've seen some teasers from her like abandoned projects.
Yeah.
They are just insane. I couldn't even think about competing with that. So I really have to tell her to tone it down.
Yeah.
And
So how come she went for a while? Is that a bit private or?
I think it's just mostly like family, school, like just personal life stuff. I'm not too sure, but we still talked. She didn't like vanish off the face of the earth.
She did on Twitter.
Yeah.
She did to everybody else.
I think the reason why she like got off Twitter though is because she would feel the need to like check it every now and then, or just feel tempted to check it.
Yeah, there was always a lot of stuff going on Twitter as well, and.
So honestly, I think the best way to really take a break from social media is like deleting the apps or something, because that's like because then you don't check it. Yeah. Exactly. So.
I get that. All right, so the next question, kind of like the last question we just had, and I kind of like these questions because I feel like these are the questions that not really a lot of people do think about in interviews, especially when they're like speaking to like musicians and stuff like that. What was your least favorite chapter and why?
Of book 2?
Yep.
Or just overall?
Yeah, book 2.
Ooh. Probably chapter 4, I think. And I think the safe place. The safe place.
Okay.
And I think the one thing that would help fix it is probably like adding a staircase on the other side of the map as well.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
I think something like that, or just some way of fast traveling on the other side, like maybe more elevators, but like that work at like different times, or I don't know, just one way of getting to each level a lot quicker.
And how easy would that be to update that?
Well, I don't know if I would do that. I would want to. I would like to. But if I were to do it, it'd be after book 2 ends, because I want to focus most of my attention to. I don't think so.
Okay, so it wouldn't be too hard to add in.
No, it would be time consuming for sure, but it wouldn't be hard at all. So.
Okay, so maybe potentially, but you would say that that's probably your least favorite.
Yeah, and it's my least favorite to the point where I would want to fix it. So.
Yeah. And what's your least favorite of book 1 then, seeing as we're in the same conversation?
I want to say gallery, but I've actually started to enjoy it, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't know now.
Oh,
I don't think I have a least favorite. Not even Carnival, because Carnival is very vibrant and I really like the colors of it.
Yeah, I know it gets a bad name because Creek slams it, doesn't he? But
well, most people
like
like
Carnival.
it. Don't like it because of public servers and all that. But
yeah, true.
You know, I like the vibrancy of it and all that, like all the colors.
Yeah.
I don't think I have a least favorite in book 1, to be honest.
No. So if you was to choose now, book 1 or book 2, which one's your favorite?
Like in terms of gameplay, in terms of story.
Yeah, in terms of. Okay, let's put it like this. In terms of map creations, so map builds.
Definitely book 2, I would say.
Okay, and in terms of storyline.
Book 2 as well.
So is there anything that you would say that is better in book 1 than there is book 2? No.
That's tough. That's tough. I don't know. I gotta think about that. Think about that. Yeah, because I'm sure there's some things. You know, there's some things that are bound to be better.
Yeah, maybe. But you're quite happy with how book 2 has turned out.
Oh yeah. I would say book 1 doesn't have the safe place as a map. So I'm just dissing the map. I'm so sorry to all safe place lovers out there.
Well, you built it, so you're allowed, right?
Yeah.
It's not, up to them. By the way, just make sure that you spin around just so that you don't, exit the game. Little
oh, yeah. I've been clicking with my mouse.
All right, yeah, there you go. All right, I'll sit back down. just in case,
Yeah.
All right, next question. So we kind of brought this up a little bit, but just purely to do with scale, do you think that you will develop the final chapter by yourself?
I think if I plan to.
Do you? Wow.
I plan to, and it's going to take me a long time. You know? Probably 4 weeks to 5 weeks, because it is a very big chapter.
So what?
With
yeah. Go on, carry on. Sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say a big chapter with like a lot of secrets, but also, the secret ending of this one is going to be a lot more involved and interactive than the last one, I would say.
Right, okay, interesting. Because and I'm guessing that you're doing things now to lead up to chapter 12. And when I say in relation to that, I say with all of this, the second is 6 and the first is 4, and you're kind of raring things up and getting things prepared ahead of time.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, it's one of those ones. All right.
I've never heard of those things.
Yes,
no
you
idea.
have.
Beyond me.
It's in your game.
Really? Oh, it must have been
in
someone
your
in
game.
Team Create, I think.
Oh, really?
Whoever has access to the game, yeah.
All right. Do you reckon that they might be creating more of those notes anytime soon, or?
I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see.
You know everything.
I know nothing about that. Never heard of that stuff.
No? All right.
Never heard of it.